Hey guys, and welcome back to Hike Oregon. Today I'm going to talk all about the High Stream Gear collapsible trekking poles. These awesome trekking poles were so kindly sent to me, and I had the pleasure of trying them out and seeing what they're all about. I'm not a huge trekking pole person. I don't use them on day hikes or backpacking trips necessarily. I have used trekking poles for certain hikes such as South Sister Summit. That's the kind of hike that I would definitely use trekking poles for, especially for crossing snowfields and stuff like that. I was super excited when I got these in the mail, and you can just see how small they fold up. It's really great. These are the High Stream Gear 7075 multi-fold trekking pole. They're aluminum. So they're very lightweight. Each trekking pole weighs 9.8 ounces. So that's pretty lightweight. They're held together by one of these cables. So I'm pretty sure everyone has seen something like this that folds up. Now they have an awesome cork handle, which I love. So when I hiked South Sister this past summer, mine had I think it was rubber or plastic or some material like that on the handle, and it got super sweaty. So if you're hiking at all in the summer, you're gonna want the cork handle. And then they have this awesome strap here as well to wrap around your wrist. They come with these, I don't know when you would use this rubber stop. You really want to be walking with this tip. And the cool part is they also come with these little guys, which these are great for snow. So if you are snowshoeing, you just put those on the end and these will really help you. So now I'm just going to show you the trekking poles out in the field.
We have the High Stream Gear trekking poles here. They are aluminum poles with cork grips here, super lightweight, just 9.8 ounces each. And we're gonna try them out today on this steep and muddy hike. Thought it'd be perfect to try it out. They come in these handy holsters here that you could attach to like a backpack or something if you wanted to. But we're just gonna take them out and use them. Come with this handy Velcro thing so that they stay together. So I'm gonna take that off, and then they also come with this rubber knob, but we don't really want that today. We want the tip. And then all you do is you make sure that these pieces are connected, and then you take out that middle piece and you pull until you lock it. So that's locked, right? And then make it as long as you want it. They do come in different sizes, so I think they sent me a small, so that means it only goes to 120 centimeters here. So I'm gonna stop it right there, and it's locked. And they have these handy loops if you want to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna give one of these to each of my siblings so that they have something to hold on to while they're going down this steep hike. Okay, Lucas used the pole for a 2-mile hike. What do you have to say about it?
It's a nice pole. It worked well. It's very lightweight. It was definitely easy. It's not like you're carrying around a giant thing. The cork handles were very nice. They felt good against the hand. And I mean, I bet I didn't really use them to full extent this time around, but it'd be nice to have any other hike.
Yep. How was the tip? Did it slip at all
The
or
tip,
anything?
no, it
was
stuck
good.
in
Okay.
there. It was very good.
Good. Okay. That's great. And yeah,
It's a little flimsy, but it's good for a hike that we don't.
But why? So what? Why do you say it feels flimsy?
Because when you stick it against the ground, it like shakes.
Okay, that's only because it is not one long pole and it comes apart, I think.
That's true. That's true.
If you want something that's super sturdy, you're gonna have to get
Yeah,
a
it's
pole
not
that's
one.
unfortunately not gonna fold down more than this. But yes, you're right. It does make them a little less sturdy. You're right. Anything else about the poles?
The adjustability, this sort of quick release is really
Is nice,
when
yeah.
you're just switching around hikes. Let's say you're walking down, you need it long, and then you're walking up,
Yeah.
you can just
Yeah,
pop
the
that
quick
and shorten
release,
it
it
up.
was really good.
Very useful.
Okay, awesome.
So to wrap up, these high stream trekking poles are awesome. We really loved them. My siblings loved them. I have used them on a hike and I really loved them. Especially when you're going down or up something steep, they really help you. And I know a lot of people use trekking poles for exactly that reason. I used a trekking pole on the South Sister and it only folded up like halfway. So instead of folding up like a tri-fold like this, it was basically one long pole and then one tube shoved into the other, so it would fold up like half. So it was, I mean, it was very long and I couldn't put it in my backpack or anything like that. Now it felt really sturdy. It didn't feel like it was going to bend or anything like that, but it was very heavy and super cumbersome when I didn't want to carry it anymore. I didn't really know how to put it on my backpack. Luckily I only had one. I don't know what I would have done if I had two. So that's really what I love about these, is that they're so lightweight and they're so small and collapsible. Like, these are the two, you just put these in your little side pocket on your day pack and you're good to go. And I know trekking poles can range in pricing. Some are, you know, upwards of $100 or more, and of course you can get really cheap trekking poles that may or may not work for very long for like, you know, 20 some dollars. I know I've seen trekking poles at Costco right around that price. That's something to think about. Are you going mountaineering or are you going to use them more for just simple day hikes? That will depend on what kind of material of trekking pole you get. Are you getting aluminum or are you getting something a little bit more sturdy? These are $44.99 on Amazon. So I feel like that's very mid-range. It's not crazy expensive, but it's also not super cheap where you're like, is this gonna fall apart on me on my first hike? I did see a group of guys on South Sister. They were coming down kind of like above us, and I look up and like they had like 3 pairs of trekking poles and like 2 of them were completely bent and like broken. So that is something to think about if you are putting that much stress on a trekking pole. Maybe think about going a little more expensive and maybe going with something like the CNOC, a trekking pole, which is going to be a little bit more expensive, but it also has this same sort of shape, and actually it is lighter and it's made out of carbon, so it is much more durable than just the aluminum. I did want to mention that they do come in different sizes, which is really great. They come in 100 to 120 centimeters and 115 to 135 centimeters. So mine is the smaller one. As you saw in the video where my brother was carrying it, if you are any taller than that, you would want to go with the larger one. This was like right at his size, pulled out to its full capacity. So that's really cool that they do come in different sizes as well. Anyway, that is my review of these awesome High Stream Gear aluminum trekking poles. Again, I think they are just perfect for anyone that is getting out, especially if you are first getting into hiking. I know getting all your gear can be very expensive, so I hope this helps in making some sort of decision on trekking poles. I know there's so many different trekking poles out there. I think this is a great deal. For $45, I think this is a superb trekking pole, and I highly recommend, if you're out there looking for a trekking pole, that you take a look at this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next adventure.